Yo. I I cannot let this computer turn off, so I'm gonna keep it here, cause
All right, ready? Intro.
1,
2,
2,
3.
real talk.
Real talk, real talk, real talk. Yeah. How you gonna play like that? You know that you bad. I just wanna talk to you, baby. Tell me where you at. I wanna pass you around like a quarterback. And you looking too good, you know I gotta hit that. No.
Real talk. Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Real Talk.
It's your host with the most, Brian, aka Angel Paranoia on every social media.
And it's your host with the least, Veteran, aka ROSILESSSS, aka Cameron Dallas's twin. And
He wishes he was carried.
we are Real Talk. Okay. So we kind of already started recording this podcast, but technical difficulties and like this stopped recording, so we had to restart. Either way, we were like 5 minutes in, so might as well restart, give you guys quality. Not like the last one. Another last one, like it cut out, and you guys only heard from the camera. I'm so sorry about that. It's because when this turns off, like when it goes to sleep, it just stops recording. I don't know how to fix that though, so I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna edit this one too, because I don't start working in like a week, and Brian's been working, so I don't want to be like, Brian, after you get home, edit this. Well, I'm not doing anything the whole day, so you know what I mean. I'll edit it.
Let's talk about. Oh, we're actually gonna start putting videos up. Like,
Yeah. Wait, did you watch the last one? Yeah, the last one, it was weird because we said that, right? We said that we are gonna start putting videos in and pictures, but I tried because I edited the last one too, but we gotta stop talking about the literally lost media. You know what I'm talking about? Cause it's so hard. Also, if you guys can hear the wind, I'm so sorry. But yo, low key, go get like a sock.
Yeah.
Um,
Hold on. I think I know where the other fluffy part is.
sorry. Let me finish roasting. I'm sorry, guys, if you guys can hear the wind, but hold on, because the camera's about to fall. Oh my goodness gracious! Why is this the world's craziest? Hold on, guys. Like I was saying, okay, calm down a little bit. Also, I'm sorry if that noise in the background is kind of annoying, but anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, because if we talk about like really like niche stuff, like how we were talking about last time, the snacks that we were talking about, literally you cannot find the picture on the internet for whatever reason. Like that's just not available. I don't know why. I don't know who made those rules, but it's just not available. I tried, and then the videos that I did put up, the video that I did put up, it was so hard to line up with what we were watching. So I just give y'all kind of like the main parts that we were speaking about, and I sped it up because either way, I'm pretty sure most people that watch us, like, comment down below if I'm wrong, but most people that watch us are probably like only American, like English speaking, like an audience, right? So like you guys weren't gonna understand anyways. Maybe I'm being like ignorant, but that is how it felt. And I literally showed him like a clip, and I was just skipping around on my phone, so it was hard to kind of line that up with what I was trying to show you guys. Hold on, because I'm terrified that this camera is gonna fall because it's not even mine; it's Brian's. Hold up, I'm here. Yo, we just had the craziest winds ever. It's not even funny. Literally, yo, I can't wait till you watch this. Yo, literally, the camera was like going like this. That's why I was like this, because I'm gonna if it falls. Okay, guys, hold on. All right, keep talking.
You've been talking or what?
Yeah.
So for the first thing of the podcast, let's talk about how. All right, first topic. Unemployment.
Right.
All right. So how has the unemployment life has treated you?
Yo, this guy. I hate this guy. Look, the unemployment life. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Okay. Right. Okay. The unemployment. For those who don't know, we got fired from our like actual jobs, or like from our like the jobs that we worked with or that we worked at together. We got fired from it. For reasons that if you want to know why, go watch the last.
We're not
Okay.
explaining that guy no more.
Yo, we explained it like 30 times, but I've been unemployed, or we were unemployed for like a week together, and then Brian got a job, and then I've been unemployed for like 2 weeks, but I'm starting my job this Friday. So it's not like we've been unemployed for like 3 months, you know what I mean? But
First time in literally like years that we're gonna be working
separate jobs.
apart from each other.
Yeah.
So thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord, but it's also like for me, because I know Brian like loves like being by himself, or like not by himself, but like Brian's always been the type that like works like he'll find a job tomorrow and he don't give a damn. But I'm more like a nervous kind of guy, and I'm kind of scared because I don't know anyone from where I'm working at. So, but that's just how it goes. And I know that's where you meet like the most like the chillest people. You know what I mean?
Nah, bro. The thing is, you can't go in on some mysterious. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna be like, "Oh, we'll teach you how to do this," and literally just chop it up with the guy, and that's it.
So I can't oral farm.
Not the first day. Not the
Okay.
first day.
Do you? I mean, the unemployment life, the 2 weeks that I've had or that I had, it was chill, but it's annoying. It's really annoying for me because what was that guy that died? Amigos,
Offset? No, take off.
Takeoff said, uh, I want to make money every day because every day the government print it. And when you're out here in the streets like this, there's no money to be made illegally. I'm not saying that I make money illegally. So I'm not like that, but you know what I mean? Like you just want to get back in and be like, yo, like put me to work. You know what I mean? Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I had thoughts of going back to the company and being like, I apologize. Like I for like a day, but then I'm like, nah. But like that was when like we couldn't find care. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. I don't understand how people like it sounds bad saying that we want to just get put back to work. Well, yo, I feel so useless and I feel so dirty being like before I had my job, all right? Like waking up, going on TikTok, and going back to sleep. You know what I mean? And I'm like, God damn, no money being made. Like, yo, right now, I'm not even gonna lie to you, there is that gap where I haven't gotten paid. Well, I did get paid, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not enough.
But at least,
but at least I know check is coming in though. You know what I mean? Like, and now the job that I got, before we were making paper.
we were making paper. Like we were making paper, right?
But now I'm making paper.
He's making paper. You know,
I'm making
because paper is crazy.
No, okay, I'm not making paper, but I'm making paper now. Like I'm making paper enough. Like, look, okay, this is all I'm gonna say.
Wait, back it up.
Last job, I was making, me and my girlfriend together. We were not gonna shit her. Literally, we were making like 3K together, right? All I gotta say is now with this job, my monthly income is more than 3K monthly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're making around like 4K, 5K like together.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying
So
to. So like that was not clipping and stuff. I'm trying to put something. Okay. Hello.
So yeah, so it's paper. It's big money paper, and it's gotta be low key. It's so much paper that I'm not even gonna know how to spend it. Cause, bro, I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then maybe some Saturdays. Which low key, I hope some Saturdays. Cause then if I work some Saturdays, then I'm gonna be making even
More cheddar.
And then look, this is my job, right? I literally get in there, and then I'll do whatever they tell me to do for a little bit.
Like a good boy.
Like maintenance, you know, because that's what like mostly what we do, like maintenance, But like, bro, most of the time, we'll just be there waiting for somebody to call, like saying like, "Yo, this broke." This, you know what I mean? So like, we'll just sit there the whole time.
Like you're on call.
Yeah, like on call, but like most of the time, how often stuff can stuff break? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we're just sitting there, or like we'll just go outside. They'll like go outside and smoke and stuff, and then they'll call me and they're like, "Yo, can you go over here and pick this up? Can you go over here and pick this up? Go over here and pick this up." You know what I mean? So most of the time, I'm just driving. Like Friday, most of my time I spent at the car wash washing the truck, like where we used to work at. You know what I mean? And then like the day before that, I spent most of our time. We literally spend it waiting in a room for a truck to get there, and it didn't get there until like 30 minutes before we left.
Mm-hmm.
So literally the whole time we're just sitting there, and I get paid by the hour. So I was making cheddar
For nothing.
but it does feel like it felt worse just sitting there.
Yeah, because it feels like the time goes by so slow. I feel like.
Yeah.
And
And the smell of where I work at.
don't say because it's gonna be too obvious.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I was gonna say is I don't understand how people like the 1 and 2 weeks that we've been unemployed. Yo, the worst feeling for me was waking up like not late as hell, but like later than I usually would. We would wake up at like 6:20, like on the weekdays, and now I wake up at like 9 or 10. You know what I mean? And then waking up, whatever, cleaning my room, doing nothing, and then all of a sudden you hear like someone opening the door, and it's like my dad that came back from work, or like my mom that came back from work.
You low-key hide from them.
Yeah, you look, you just chill upstairs, but nah, like the feeling of them coming in and then you being like, hey, like, I've been here and doing nothing is kind of crazy.
Yeah, and you're scared they're gonna ask you, you got a job yet?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
But thank God.
Bro, because literally, you're like a tumor at that point. You're just a burden. No kind like you're living in your parents' house, not doing nothing. I'm not saying we help with bills because that's the one thing they do complain about that we don't do.
They'll
help.
rightfully so.
Yeah, rightfully so because we're grown men. But like not working and then having to ask your mom, "Yo, can I borrow $20? I need to go here." It's crazy.
Yo, I'd rather put myself in debt than ask my mom for money right now. Cause it's like, then like, well, not right now, cause right now I have a job, right? But like the times, hold on, guys, something's about to happen. But during the time that you don't have a job and you don't know when you're gonna get a job, and then be like, mom, can I borrow $20? It's like, damn, you don't even know when you can pay it back. Right? So it's like you feel bad because then you know that like in a week, if you still don't have a job, because last time we didn't have a job for like what,
Well, like
2 months, 3 months.
That was
It felt like it.
that was the worst. Was the worst.
Yeah.
I would do anything.
Wait, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would do anything, and it was such a good job too that we had that we quit. I would have done anything back then for money during those days. I remember we used to go apply like the stupidest places, and then we ended up falling where we were at.
Yeah. It was so bad that we were doing
Instacart.
Yeah, we were doing Instacart, and you cannot make money on Instacart. People, I know someone that we know is gonna be like, yeah, you can if you treat it like an actual job, but that's not even how it works, because for Instacart you need people to put in orders. If no one's putting in orders, you're not gonna make money. It's not like you're getting paid by the hour, you're getting paid by the delivery that you're doing. And if there's no orders around your area because everything is so close anyways, people just want to drive to it, you're not making any money. You can be there for 8-10 hours, you might make like $20, the same $20 you're gonna put for gas on the way back, right? But it was so bad that we would go for like 3 weeks, or for like a month. We would go over there, and it's like 30 minutes from here. We would go put $25 in gas. Brian has a girlfriend though that can be like, yo, here. So, right? For me, I was solo dolo, so I had to put in my own money and be like, all right, but gas, go get no orders. Gets to like 12, you're mad hungry. You spend the money that you made yesterday on grub, so like that you don't have to come back home, and then you don't get orders. You're like, man, you come back home and you have to put $20 in sing money every day.
And not even just that, but sometimes I remember I would get you have to be there hella early in the morning and leave hella late.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's worse than an actual job because you gotta be there at 7, no break. Like cooking up, bruh. If it's hot, like back then it was hot as hell.
Yo, hot as hell.
Turn on the car, leave the AC on the whole time. You get an order that's like 300 items. And you're running around, got this, then you like driving. You're like driving 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Hell no.
The thing is, though, I do. The only thing that I miss about that time was the places that I got to see at least. Driving to places and being like, damn, I've never been in this neighborhood before. This looks cool. So I even have some like 2 locations on like maps. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can pin them in your map.
That kind of house community thing with the river. That's what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, that. And then I have like, like you get to see places you can be like, damn, like whenever I do get a job, I'm gonna come here and just chill. You know what I mean? Like on my days off, I'm gonna come in here, fish. Like that place has a river. You know what I mean? But you end up forgetting. So you get to see it at the time. You're like, damn, that's lit. You know?
Yeah. All right. Next up, what? Yeah. Next topic. The Aiden Ross fight cards. So y'all for y'all that don't know, I'm not trying to sound like that one person, right? I'm talking about Aiden Ross and stuff like that. But yo, I like watching UFC. I like watching fights in general. You know what I mean? Like even WWE, I've gotten a little into it, low key, but just like through TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's on Netflix now. Did you know that?
Yeah.
And then Aiden Ross has been doing these fights. And me and Evan have been watching them on our little days off. And right now, every day is a day off for Evan, though. And right. What? I was telling him yesterday. Because he starts work on Friday. Going back to the last topic, and that's when I get paid, bro. He's about to be making his first dollar while I'm cashing out.
Yeah, tell me that's not messed up, guys.
All right. But going back to what do you think about the Aiden Ross fight cards? Good or not?
Yeah, no, it's really entertaining. The only criticism that I have is, CEOs or developers of Twitch and Kick and every streamer's website, why the hell is it so hard to cast it to the damn TV? And if you guys don't want us to cast it to the TV, then make a Twitch TV, Kick TV app, so like that we can just download it and put it on that. But I don't know if you guys tried, but every time that you try to, there's like you can hear the sound, but there's like a gray screen or a red screen. Like you can't see anything. You have to try it. You have to do cheat codes. You have to turn your phone around 3 times. You know what I mean, for it to work one time, and then it just disconnects. So fix that. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Because last time we had to watch it on the website, zoom in, and the quality.
No, that was the e-commerce class.
No, that was that too, though. Remember? Because I kept telling you, I'm like, no, zoom in like this.
Oh, yeah.
And then it would just zoom out, or it would just like close, or it would kick you out. And then the quality would be trash because like you're screen recording at like 720. But it's pretty entertaining. That's my only complaint. Or do it on YouTube. Do it on YouTube because you can stream YouTube on everything.
Right, well, low-key streaming on YouTube is kind of,
Look at that. A bald eagle?
A vulture.
That's an eagle, don't it?
No, it's not. It was a vulture. That's the next topic. That's the next topic. But yeah, like we'll put the pictures up of the last fight card right here. I didn't put it up right here. All right.
But give me some time.
So they have pretty good fights, yo. Like, what was your best favorite fight last time?
My favorite fight was the what's the guy's name? Yeah, Palenby and the short kid. But
I thought you were gonna say his name.
I don't even know his name. I don't know. Nah. Do you know why though? Because the song that he came out to, or that he walked into, he's the only real one that walked into Skrillex, and everyone's like, "What is that? What is that?" They're not tapped in.
Nah, they're not tapped in. But yeah, and my favorite one before we move on to the next topic, I have a pretty good topic for the next topic. All right,
Peanut butter or syrup on pancakes?
no. My favorite fight was probably the Island Boy and Vivian one. Or the YK Osiris and the
Oh, yeah, the white kid Cyrus one.
wow, he's too much talk. Yeah.
Yo, I don't understand why YK Osiris is still big. Like, I need someone to tell me.
Right, he's only big because he's a meme now.
I know, but like, yo, like, do you like? There's no way he doesn't see that. He's like, all right, that's it. Like, out of my good run. Like, I know he's friends with Drake or was friends with Drake, and I know that's definitely gassing his head up. He's like, oh, like I'm friends with Drake. I'm still on. But like, he has name another song than "Worth It" by YK Osiris.
Nah, the XXL freestyle is the only song that I know by YK Osiris. I haven't even heard Worth It for real.
Yeah, bro. YK Osiris, if you're watching this, stop it.
Literally, in the most respectful way,
Cut it out.
put the bags in the bags in the fries.
Put the bags in the fries because your time is up.
Honestly, next topic. Yo, low key, I have crazy bubble guts, so we're gonna have to pause.
Right now?
Yeah.
Ryan, we're 20. Okay, fine.
All right, pause.
No,
it.
I'll talk.
Right, I gotta be gone for a while. Like 20 minutes. Like I mean, like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes. Not like 10 minutes. Like 5 minutes. I'm sorry,
You
guys.
can't take it out for 2 more minutes?
I feel like I'll explode.
Okay, guys.
10 minutes.
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back.
Break.
Okay, guys, we're back. We're so back. Wait, hold on.
All right, we're back. Y'all almost watched something very bad happen on the podcast. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Next topic though. This was the next topic. Summer. Well, summer. I hate the hot. Hate how hot it got. How hot it gets at night. But activities.
The summer activities are goated.
Mm.
You know?
Like, what's your plan for this summer?
Damn. Okay, so I've been talking. Have you guys watched my vlogs? Go watch my vlogs. I'm gonna post one probably tonight, probably. But my New Year's resolution this year was to meet like more people and to actually hang out with people because in my 20 years of living, I've never hung out with like friends, like me and my friends. Like it's always been like someone that we know or someone that we all know, you know what I mean? Or like our cousins and stuff. So this summer, I actually want to put aside, because I don't like the beach, but I want to put aside my like hardness pause and be like, I'm gonna go to the beach with people. You know what I mean? Like just go like go
for days.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, like for like 2 days, 3 days, whatever. Because like my friends right now, especially like they would be down to do that. You know what I mean? Like, and they have the money to do that. Maybe I don't, but hopefully, like by June or whatever, hopefully, right? Like I'm in a better position and I can actually do that. But yeah, like I don't want to do that. I don't want to go camping. I don't want to go fishing more, because last year we went fishing a lot, and that was like peak summer last year, at least for me. More bonfires out here. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there's too much you can do during the summer. Maybe a lot of stuff I don't like, me personally, but I want to put that aside, like I said, and just do it, because it's not about doing that, but it's about like, damn, I'm going to hang out with all these people. Let me have fun, regardless of the sand getting like in between my toes. You know what I mean? Like let's hang out, let's have fun, let's wild out a little bit. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead.
Like for me, I'm already going. I already have my vacation set up, literally to the tooth. For this year, you know what I mean? Like, the hotel's already good. The day's already good. Where I'm going obviously is good. Like, we got me and Lily. We got this really good deal at this like hotel at a beach that is literally on the
Brink.
Nah, it's on the where the carnival is at, on the boardwalk of the beach.
In
And
New Jersey?
the big NJ
Yo, New Jersey. Wait, who lives in New Jersey? Oh,
Joe Bardosi.
I was gonna say they know this podcast, but they don't.
No, they're closed.
But yeah, like, yo, you know what's like one like a vision that I have for like the summer? Yo, and there's like one of those things that I do that I hate so much, because like, whatever, look, this is my vision. You remember the one time that we went to Mexico and we had like our little like hotel room, pause, and like the beach, and like you can see the beach? Imagine that. I take my PS5, connect it, and run some like games, and at night, while the beach is like, you know what I mean, beaches in the background,
Yo,
with some mad good grub without this guy. No,
he has a dream of going to the beach and playing that PS5. And he said Xbox, right?
no, PS5.
I heard Xbox.
Now PS5, but you know what's crazy? I went to GameStop 3 days ago. 2 days ago? 3 days? No, yeah, 2 days ago, on Friday, Sunday, and I asked the worker, I'm like, what do you think about the PS Portal? Because I've been wanting the PS Portal. If you guys don't know what the PS Portal is, like, it's like a Switch, but it connects to PlayStation, so you can play all your PlayStation games wherever you are. But she said that it's not worth it. She said it's not worth it because you need like really good Wi-Fi. And I was like, bro, I can take the PS Portal anywhere and play like Spider-Man, because I want to replay all the Spider-Mans and stuff. But she said that you need to have like amazing Wi-Fi for it to work good. And if you go to a hotel, you know that the Wi-Fi is not that good.
Just get a goddamn Steam Deck.
A Steam Deck would be cool.
Kanye, did you know that Kanye be cooking up on the studio on FL and the Steam Deck?
Yeah, well, the Steam Deck is literally a computer, like a phone. So yeah, that, or I would buy a Switch. Brian has a Switch right now, but he doesn't use it, so I know like one day I'm gonna have.
Hell no.
Now I want to get a Switch so like that maybe we can play some games together. But
Right, they're cheap too.
what, 200, right?
I
can't
the
play-
one that I paid was 300. You
Those-
can get a light for like 100.
Those at GameStop. Well, I want to get the you have the OLED ones. The OLED ones at GameStop that I saw were 230, but like pre-owned,
Yeah, I should have gotten it like that.
and they're white. Like they have white like controllers. It's hard as hell. I love the red and blue, or the orange and blue, but white or black solid colors, you cannot go wrong with that. You cannot go wrong with that. So
Well-
now syrup or butter?
Well, not also for summer, like the swimming. I love
Swimming.
I heart swimming. I heart swimming. I love to swim. Like, clear.
Might as well be a fish.
Yeah, I might as well be a fish. Like, just getting in the water and the feeling, no cap. Like, I don't know why, but like recently I've been kind of obsessed with the idea of getting a cold plunge. And actually, like, in cold plunging. You know what I mean? I feel like it would help me with my anxiety and stuff. 'Cause I do it in the shower. Like, whenever I have like anxiety in the shower, I turn on the cold water and it goes away.
Right. But cold plunge is, I feel like that should be the least of your worries. get in the gym. A quarter plunge you can get so easily. You can low key look up on Facebook Marketplace like a small like little bathtub. I mean not bathtub, hot tub that's like tall enough. You know what I mean? That you can like dunk your whole body. Obviously, don't use it for the hot tub. If you want to, you can, and then just like fill it with water, and then just put ice in it every time you want to go in it. Ice is not that expensive. You only have an ice maker.
Do you know what I've been looking at recently on Facebook Marketplace? Jacuzzis.
Jacuzzi.
Or they're 300.
Guys,
The backyard ain't.
it's kind of compromised, so there's not really.
Nah, we could put that right here.
Yeah.
Right.
The issue is
Connected to the bathroom.
the issue is that we have whenever like on Sundays, some Sundays we have like the whole family come over, and there's so many like youngins that like you would have to tell them like, nah, get the frick out of here. Nah, don't get in there with your shoes. You know what I mean? Because you know they're gonna want to go in. If they see a body of water, they're gonna want to go in it.
Yeah, that's why you gotta lock it up. Wow, they don't know what it is. If
I
you
know
have the cover,
Yeah.
they don't know what it is. And to tell them we will.
Top 5. We already talked about this a long time ago. I don't know if you remember though, but top 5 summer activities.
Okay. Let me go first.
All right. Yard sales.
All right.
Stupid, right? Camping. Goated. Beach. Or like the river. Cookouts. 4th of July.
4th of July.
Is that not summer?
Well, that is summer, but not 4th of July is whack, bro. 4th of July. You don't even do nothing for 4th of July. You literally stay on 4th of July.
Nah, but over here we got some like very some like 4th of July's ago. Like my dad bought some like 3 like they're tiny though, but it's okay. Like fireworks, but that was lit, yo. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like seeing mad fireworks in the sky. Yo, watch the camera, like in case the wind like tries to knock it over. Like seeing like the fireworks and stuff, or, like driving around and you see but that's fall. I was gonna say Halloween, but by the way, let us know if you guys wouldn't mind watching us eat for an episode. Cause I was thinking ahead while Brian was like duking his brains out. I was thinking, I'm like, yo, for Thanksgiving, we could do like a Thanksgiving podcast while eating turkey and stuff, like at the kitchen table. Fun as hell.
My turn to the list. Beach, like actual beach, not no crystal beach. Beach. The what's it called?
I forgot.
Cookouts,
Yeah.
camping.
Yeah. I said that.
Wow, for some reason, working in the summer,
Yeah, it feels different.
like not trying to sound like we love working. I hate working. Well, something about working in the summer is it's like it doesn't feel as bad. And then for some reason, I hate the topic of the fair. But just know that the fair is it's out. For some reason, the days hit different.
Wait, oh guys, I'm sorry if you guys can hear Lola barking in the background. We're gonna try to take it out with the Adobe podcast, but I don't know how good it's gonna get it out. But I forgot one. Amusement parks.
Like what?
Like Hershey Park. Disney. Oh my god, guys, let me tell you something. Wait. It's in there. Okay, sorry. Okay, let me tell you guys something, right? If you I don't know what your position is, right? Obviously if you can, that's that. But if you guys have never been to Disney Park, Universal Studios, yo, please, one day that you can, maybe you guys like live close, or maybe like you guys are saving up for a vacation, yo, Universal is one of those times that you're like, yo, like that's goated. You know what I mean?
Low key too. Universal is way better than Disney too.
Well, yeah, because they're older. Disney's for like kids. Universal's for like Disney kids, but grown up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Disney kids aren't even a real thing no more.
Not
Like,
only
you
YouTube.
know what I've been obsessed with for some reason? I'm gonna sound like a. You know what I've been obsessed with recently? Bluey, like the character and like the whole vibe of Bluey gives you the same vibe as like how stuff back in the day used to look when they would do like stuff for Pokemon, like toys and stuff like that. Like you know what I mean? Or like or for SpongeBob and Blue's Clues, like you know when you would get those seat covers for the bathroom for the toilet and it was SpongeBob, like that vibe is Bluey vibe now. And apparently Bluey's like a real like it's like the show that you can learn the most out of right now. Or it won't be like a whole lot of brain rot.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Yeah, because Coco Melon turned into brain rot. All the channels, like the YouTube channels like that are like,
Lanky box.
bro, yo, you know what's crazy? Everyone that's, I think I said it last podcast, or I said it to my friend. I'm trying to see the little stuff.
They definitely can't hear it.
Um,
Yeah, they can't hear us laugh. They can't hear the little.
yo, I don't know why, but every like kid, like we have cousins that are like kids. Every time that they be playing on the TV or putting something on the TV, one, it's always shorts, right? And it's the scariest, most unhinged stuff you'll ever see in your life, and they'll be geeking. Like one time, we were eating. I forgot what we were doing, but we were on the kitchen. And the kitchen, you can see like to the living room. You can see the TV, and I turned around, and my little cousins were like, they were just staring at the TV, like you know, like on shorts. Bro, there's like a rat looking guy with the face of a guy figure just like staring at the camera, like moving around. It was like scary as hell though. And I turned and I told my auntie, I was like, yo, like look at that. Like that's crazy. But that and they find that stuff funny. Like back in the day, like Suicide Squidward. Oh, I can't say that. Like that Squidward thing. Or like, you know, like creepy pastas and stuff, were the scariest cat to us. But now they'll probably find it funny.
Yeah. Nah, bro, but those things. So I've been looking into like you know me, researcher how to become rich type of thing, right? There was this girl on YouTube. I don't know if I'll find her YouTube channel. I was trying to find the other day. But she does stuff that is like trying to find ways to like get rich, right? And she did this thing that was like starting a kid's YouTube channel with AI. And you literally just look up like she looked up like something whale singing about sharing. And then it would do like an animation of a whale like singing or something like that. And she would go on another AI thing and it would like make a song for kids about a whale that has to learn about, you know what I mean? And she would just put it together. And she made 17K.
In a month.
Yeah. In a month. And then she was like, she literally said, like she was like at the end of the video, she was like, "Oh, I'm selling the YouTube channel because I don't need it because I got my own stuff." Like, but think about it. For kids, we already know two things: they like shorts, and they like stupid stuff. Literally, if you make stupid stuff in shorts, you're rich.
She's just staring at the camera, just looking at tongue. Yeah, and I don't know why, but kids, kids these days, like it's like they lack common sense more than we did when we were little, because they can see something so stupid and be like, "Yo, like he exists," though. You know what I mean? Or like they think that it's like, "Yo, like that's real." And yo, I don't know. Actually, I'm not gonna talk about that, but
I think it's actually making
kids dumber
dumb as hell
and more delayed.
Yeah, nah, but it's low key because of the parenting. Like I always tell Lily, I'm like, bro, if I don't want my kid to have a computer and stuff like that until they've experienced at least 2 years of going outside. You know what I mean? Like to what's her name? Mia's age. I would not let her have a phone. You know what I mean? Or like not yet. Actually, no. Mia's age, my kid already would have a phone, but they've experienced outside.
Yeah, like before they gotta, because it feels like now kids that are born, as soon as they're born, they're handed an iPad.
Right, but not that's the ish. The ish is not. It's not. It's not that you're giving them technology; it's that you're giving them the internet. If you give them a DS, they gotta wait. They gotta wait. You know what I mean? Like this would be a good system that I would want to do. Like
Old technology.
yeah, I would want to do like let's say I give a kid a DS, right? And I'm like play whatever, right? Like 1 hour, 2 hours. I don't want to be 1 hour, 2 hours type of. But I'll be like play whatever, right? And then as he's playing it, like have him do stuff around the house too. And we're like, yo, $5, $6, $3, $4, whatever, right? And then literally once he finishes the game, that's it. I'll be like, all right, now you have money to buy the next game. So like you teach him how to save and teach him not to be on the thing that much. You making a real hustler. Look, you making a real hustler.
Stacks in my jeans. No, stacks on my jeans. Stacks in my jeans. My daddy was a hustler. I got stacks in my jeans. But nah, yo, you know what's crazy? It feels like kids nowadays, and we're not trying to be like the red blue pill type of guys. We're not. We're straight up voicing our opinions, right? And if you get offended, whatever, okay, right? But it feels like people that hand their kids iPads as soon as they're born, it's almost like they wanted the title of being a parent, but don't want to deal with the responsibility of being the parent. Because nowadays, who's babysitting the kids? The iPads. It's literally iPads babysitting kids. Like let's say you go to the mall or something, or you go to like a store, whatever, and a kid starts misbehaving. What's the first thing that's going on? You're gonna give them your phone, or they're giving them their phone. They're not gonna be like, all right, we'll go get ice cream. What kind of? I don't think lately I've seen a kid get hyped for ice cream.
Nah, but you know what I also think? This is my hypothesis. Low key, it's a gap of like a generational gap. And I hate people say generational trauma and stuff like that, right? But look, it's that gap of parents now that got lazy and gave them the iPads, and it's our generation like that we see like yo iPad kids like making fun of iPad kids that is gonna reverse it when we have our kids. You know what I mean? Because we're out here like bro, nah, because we see it.
Yeah, like it's gonna be like a thing that it's like, okay, this went wrong. That I think that's what you're saying, right?
Yeah.
That this went wrong with the kids that we saw growing up, or the kids that were growing up before we had kids. So when we have kids, we know not to do that.
Yeah, like we grew up without it, but kind of with it, and then the generation like my, uh, like the generation like
Gen Alpha.
I don't know, no Gen Alpha.
Gen Alpha's like the kids right now, like me.
No, yeah, like no, but I'm talking about like adults, like Hondo and Daisy, or like
or
our uncles, or like you know what I mean. They're like parents that are just starting, that are giving them the iPads and stuff like that, and then
no shade, by the way, no shade. We're just talking,
and we're the next parents, right? So we see it. We saw that it didn't work with them, and then we'll be like, oh, nah, I don't want my kids to be like that. You know what I mean?
Lola. Hold on, guys. The issue is too that people will be like, okay, kids, like, because I've seen an increasing amount of people on the internet, on TikTok especially, being like setting up my dog's sleepy time, whatever, and then they'll put like an iPad too, like on a and they'll actually watch that. I don't know why Lola can't, right? But like they'll do that to their kids. They'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go do this. Kid, here's your iPad. And then 3 years down the line, 4 years down the line, when they should be ahead of where they are, they'll be like, the parents will be like, why is my kid delayed? But it's like they don't see that. It's like an easy escape, an easy like here, just shut up and here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, nah, and bro, like now, low key, I don't know, it's kind of difficult. 'Cause I was gonna say, like right now, like once my kid starts being like 13, 14, right, then I would teach him like, yo, you're gonna learn how to content create. You're gonna learn how to edit videos. You're gonna learn how to do like work on stocks and stuff like that, right? Because I'm like, bro, that's a real way that you're gonna make money now, and you can do it. They can do it in a fun way. You know what I mean? Like editing, editing, editing
Meanwhile, Daddy can't even speak. Yeah.
editing videos and like working on Photoshop and stuff like that is low key the new like Legos and stuff. Cause you literally can do whatever you want. Like, look, for example, right now, well, you're editing this right now, right?
Editing.
But look, like, put a butterfly right here.
Now it's flying away. Look, butterfly fly.
And
I'm playing in the back.
Do that.
Yeah, I can't look. A plane in the back.
All right, put a dog right here.
I mean, I'll put a frog on your head. Look, Stacey.
Like it was literally like right now. It doesn't look like nothing to us because we're like right here.
Explosion.
Uh,
Oh, something Castanet is right here.
yeah. Like, oh, there's 4 minutes left. So at 2, let's say bye. But yeah, y'all, this was a short.
No, it was 45 minutes.
It was a 45-minute thing. We're literally gonna go upstairs, put it on the computer. Let us know how you guys feel about us doing stuff outside, cause low key, it's a movie.
And it's so starting getting mad windy again.
So y'all let us know what y'all think. My brand,
Wait, hold on, because we ended that a little too crazy. Let's talk about one more thing short. What? No, let's wrap it up. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Yeah, go ahead.
My collection is out now. My new, well, not my collection, but my brand's collection is out now. Me and Aaron are thinking of working on a little that we're gonna do today. We have to do it today.
Yeah, I know we say that a lot, especially with the. I know we say that a lot. That we're gonna start something. We're gonna do it today and the next, but yeah, we're gonna try to do it today.
Well, we're gonna do it today. Like, we're at least gotta find who supplies it, right?
We're gonna start trapping jewels to underage people.
Yeah, we're gonna start trapping jewels to minors and alcohol to older people.
That was a joke, by the way. That was a joke.
All right, and then my collection's out now. I'm not closing the website no more. I'm gonna just keep adding. I might close it every end of the season, but all right, y'all. Thank you for watching.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching. Go follow me on Instagram on everything at ROSILESS with 5 S's. Follow my YouTube at ROSILESS. Go listen to my music. I'm on Spotify and Apple Music if you guys want to check it out. I just dropped an album called Care For You. It's really good. People that listen to it give me back good reviews. So let me know what you think. If you follow me on Instagram, you already saw that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I got new stuff coming, and you guys will also get to know when stuff like that is happening between me and Brian there. I have a broadcast channel, so you guys can join that too. Yeah, guys. Yeah, also, I don't know how the podcasting thing is gonna work when I start working, because we're gonna have different schedules, but we'll figure it out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Wait,
my Instagram is BXROSILESSSS, ASHEDFIT.
that's where you gotta let me do it, because it rolls off the tongue mad easy.
ASHEDFIT, and then my website is ASHEDFIT.com. All right, yo.
We promise that next time we're gonna be more prepared for the topics, but I feel like this one was pretty good. So, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Wait, we gotta do a real regular programming. Well, you don't even gotta get up.
Bumble Club, guys. If you're watching this or listening to this, who's your favorite tongue sahur? Or